What really makes someone attractive? Is it their looks, their laugh, their mind? For centuries, we've been trying to crack the code of attraction. Today, we're diving deep into this fascinating mystery, blending ancient wisdom with the latest findings from modern psychology. Let's uncover the truth about what draws us to one another. First, let's talk about the obvious, physical appearance. It's no secret that we're often initially drawn to how someone looks. Evolutionary psychology tells us this is rooted in our primal instincts for survival and reproduction. We subconsciously look for signs of health and fertility. Symmetrical faces, clear skin, and healthy bodies are often seen as universal markers of attractiveness because they signal good genes and a strong immune system. Think about it. It's our ancient brain's way of playing matchmaker, trying to pick a partner who can help create healthy offspring. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Attraction is so much more than just skin deep. Let's travel back in time to the ancient Greeks. Philosophers like Plato believed that true attraction went beyond the physical. He spoke of a concept called platonic love, which wasn't about friendship as we often think, but about appreciating the beauty of someone's soul, their character, and their intellect. The idea was that physical beauty fades, but the beauty of the mind and spirit is eternal. This ancient wisdom suggests that a deep, lasting connection is built on admiring someone's inner qualities, their virtues, and their intelligence. It's about being drawn to who they are, not just what they look like. Now, let's fast forward to modern psychology. One of the most powerful principles in attraction is proximity. Simply put, we tend to fall for people we see regularly. Think about your school, your workplace, or your neighborhood. The more you interact with someone, the more familiar they become, and familiarity often breeds liking. This is called the mere exposure effect. It is why that person you barely noticed at first can suddenly seem incredibly appealing after a few shared coffee breaks and conversations. It's not magic, it's psychology. Our brains are wired to prefer things and people that are familiar and predictable, but proximity alone isn't enough. Similarity is another huge factor. We are naturally drawn to people who are like us. This is known as the similarity attraction effect. We look for people who share our values, our interests, our sense of humor, and even our background. Why? Because it's validating. When someone agrees with us or laughs at the same jokes, it reinforces our own beliefs and makes us feel understood. A shared worldview creates a sense of comfort and ease, forming a strong foundation for a relationship. It feels good to be with someone who just gets you without you having to explain everything. On the flip side, you've probably heard the saying opposites attract. While it makes for a great romantic comedy plot, the science is a bit more nuanced. It's true that we can be attracted to people who have qualities we lack. This is called complementarity. For example, an introverted person might be drawn to an extrovert's social energy, or a spontaneous person might admire a partner who is organized and stable. These differences can be exciting and help us grow. However, research shows that this usually works best when the differences complement each other rather than clash. Core values still need to align. A spender and a saver might struggle, but a dreamer and a doer can make a fantastic team. Now, let's get a little more vulnerable and talk about the power of reciprocity. We like people who like us. It's a simple but profound truth. When you find out someone has a crush on you, doesn't it make you see them in a new light? This is the principle of reciprocity of liking. Knowing we are liked and appreciated boosts our self-esteem and makes us feel good. This positive feeling then gets associated with the person who gave it to us, making them more attractive in our eyes. It's a beautiful cycle. Your affection for someone can actually spark their affection for you. And what about that elusive spark we call chemistry? It feels like magic, but psychology has some explanations for it, too. A big part of it is nonverbal communication. Things like sustained eye contact, mirroring body language, and genuine smiles can create a powerful sense of connection. When you're talking to someone and they're leaning in, nodding along, and mirroring your gestures, your brain interprets this as a sign of rapport and interest. This nonverbal dance can feel intoxicating and is often what people are referring to when they say they have chemistry with someone. Another fascinating element is scent. Our sense of smell plays a subtle but significant role in attraction. We are subconsciously drawn to the natural scent of people who have a different immune system from our own. This goes back to our evolutionary roots. Partnering with someone who has a different set of immune system genes gives potential offspring a better chance of fighting off a wider range of diseases. So when you find someone's natural scent appealing, it might be your biology whispering that they're a good genetic match. Let's bring it all together. What the ancient philosophers and modern psychologists both seem to agree on is that true, lasting attraction is a complex recipe. The initial spark might come from physical appearance, but what keeps the fire burning is so much deeper. It's the comfort of similarity, the excitement of complementary differences, the warmth of reciprocity, and the profound connection that comes from appreciating someone's inner self, their mind, their kindness, their humor. So the truth about attraction isn't a single secret formula. It's a beautiful interplay of biology, psychology, and personal connection. It's about seeing someone and feeling that initial pull, but it is also about getting to know them and discovering a beauty that goes far beyond the surface. It's finding someone who makes you feel understood, appreciated, and excited to be yourself. Next time you feel drawn to someone, take a moment to think about what's really pulling you in. Is it their smile? The way they think? The fact that you both love the same weird movies? It's probably a little bit of everything. And that's the real magic of attraction. It's a unique, personal, and multifaceted experience that makes human connection so incredibly special. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the science and soul of attraction. I hope it gave you some new insights. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the human mind. See you next time